Okay, back in business. What's good, y'all? Your boy Mick. Let me show you how we getting down. Anybody old school hip hop, y'all know what that is. The greatest ever. You know what I'm saying? That C, you know what that C stand for. You know what I mean? Not no gang shit. The greatest MC far as lyrics, you know what I mean? A lot of niggas debate on that. I think it's Black Thought right now. Somebody like Black Thought. You got King Los is dope. You got what's my boy Toby. I think it's a great time for hip hop on the low though. Got a lot of cats. Joyner Lucas always doing some foul shit. Like people actually rapping dope shit that actually talk about something. But like my nigga Cannabis, bro. That's who this is, Cannabis. You know, I like the fact Math off and they'll put him on the I ain't doing no mukbang. I'm just eating some shit right now though. Shout out to my nigga Mike Lowe. I got the yacht. You know what I mean? The shrimp. That's the country drink, yacht. But real quick. Nigga gotta eat, man. But I like the fact Matt Five for the battle rapper. He got the my expert opinion. Shout out to them. He got the podcast in the barbershop. And, all niggas can relate to that. People from the hood, black people. The barbershop is where they meet, chop it up, talk their little gossip or whatever. Hood, talk about hood shit, what's going on in the neighborhood. So it's a fitting setting for him to do it in the barbershop, his podcast or his show. But for him to get Cannabis his flowers, man, because Cannabis is one of them undersung rappers, dog. Like, you got big names when people think about lyrics, they always think about people that rap and use big words, or they say, or they rap fast, so they sound like it's lyrical. But when you really break down music and bars, you know what I mean? A lot of people don't really be saying nothing. You know what I mean? The shit they rap, it's not a meaning to it. It's just a lot of people just be rapping. Cannabis is one of them cats, yo. Like, Cannabis said, every word I utter for hip hop lovers will reflect forever like two mirrors facing each other. And see, a lot of people, he just ahead of his time. A lot of people don't understand every word I utter for hip hop lovers will reflect forever like two mirrors facing each other. Man, do you know how from A to Z or whatever the case be, my brain waves beat across the rocks like the sea? Come on, bro. That's why I say I don't debate y'all niggas about lyrics no more, man. I just realized it's a losing battle because niggas always want to go with this person got this much money. This person did this. They shot this person. They did, they don't have nothing to do with how good you can rap, though. You know what I mean? And it's coming from an MC, bro. I've been putting my pen in. People that know me know I've been getting busy since I was young, too, with the writing shit. I'm old now. You see all this gray hair, the match the gray shirt, you know what I mean? I'm old now, chilling, you know what I'm saying? 40 years old. You see my co-host right here, Big Chance. What's good, bro? What's good, Chance? I see you up there. This nigga never sit beside me on this chair. But when he see that camera on, he always, anytime he think I'm talking to somebody FaceTime, he'll come stick his head in there like, nosy, man. Nosy, and you want all the attention. Get off me, boy. Go sit down. Go sit on your rug. Go sit on your rug. You got a designated rug to sit on right there. You need to go sit on. Go ahead. Go sit on your rug. Go sit on your rug, Chance. Sit on your rug. Like I said, niggas know when the camera on. They know, But, yo, shout out to everybody out there, man. Everybody doing their thing. And, yeah, like I was saying, man, I just love hip-hop. I love rap, man. But this talk ties into all of that. Because, okay, so as some of my homies, some of the fellas, niggas I work with, or niggas I know from growing up, or niggas from the streets, and I always ask people, yo, like, okay, they talking about the verses shit, and I do a lot of trolling, but catalog wise, now verses is based on hits. Me personally, I'd rather listen to Nas all day, you know what I mean, or somebody like that, but hits. Nas isn't a hit maker. He don't make that type of music. So you going off hits, it got to be Jay-Z or Busta Rhymes to me. But look at the generation I'm from. So I was just talking to one of my homies today, a big Wayne fan, And you know, Wayne came out after that. Let me take this on my ears, distracting me. I'm always feeding myself. I tell people, man, you are what you eat, not just physically, but mentally. What you feed yourself. You know what I'm saying? What vibes you feed yourself. You know what I mean? So, but you know, I'm asking the homie. He told me he graduated in 2008. So that will make him what, 7 years younger than me. I'm 39. That'll make him 32. About to turn 33 because I'm 39, about to turn 40. I'll be 40 next month, y'all. In exactly what, 27 days. Yeah, I'll be 40 years old. So, you know, it's a blessing. Still be here, still retaining your wisdom, knowledge, be healthy, sound mind, sound heart. You know what I mean? You know, blessed, still able to maintain in this world that's, you know, it's all about money, it's all about survival and flourishing. But man, I just wanted to say, man, like when people talk about rap and hip hop, you know what I mean? It's levels to it, cause like you got cats like Black Thought. To me, he passed a lot of people lyrically. He even passed Nas and them to me lyrically right now. If you listen to Black Thought last one with Danger Mouse, Danger Mouse is the producer. Danger Mouse is the same dude that was in Gnarls Barkley with I know y'all remember CeeLo Green and I'm Going Crazy and all that shit. And he had this song F You about the girl and stuff. And he had all that shit. Danger Mouse was producing for him, so CeeLo get kind of lyrical too, but he more of a song maker. CeeLo Green from Goody Mob, you know, Outkast, all that, you know, but to hear Black Thought on them type of beats, man, is amazing to me. So, you know, KD3, shout out to Nas, you know, it's probably my favorite overall all time, but that's a favorite. There's a difference between favorite and, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's the distinction I think people get mixed up. There's a difference between favorite. Go ahead, man, go ahead. There's a difference between favorite. Go sit down. There's a difference between favorite and who actually better. It's like you saying, okay, somebody could say they like R. Kelly. You know, all that he's disqualified to me because all the weirdo shit he did with young girls is whack, is lame. But the man music, the man catalog is crazy, and his songwriting skills, all that. But his singing ability, do y'all think he could sing better than Luther Vandross? Let me ask y'all that. See, and I think the reason I can kind of more objectively look at things is because I don't put a timestamp on things. And I think that's the problem with the world, man, we live in now. I think it's a timestamp on everything. And that's my point, going back to Weezy. The dude who graduated in '08, that's Wayne era, mixtape Wayne. He grew up listening to mixtape Wayne. Shout out to my cousin Anthony, you know, that nigga, he's another Wayne fanatic. My nigga Key, you know what I'm saying, Key around and age, we always debate about that. But when Wayne came out the other day, said that he's better than Jay, he's higher on that Billboard list. You know, everybody was saying, because I think Wayne was down the line somewhere, you know, and people like Nicki was number 10. But you got Rakim and them underneath Nicki. So that's why I say when they make these lists, I think they should say these are my favorites. You know what I mean? These are the people I think is the favorite because you're not going off sales. Because you know Elvis outsold everybody. In the hip hop world, Elvis outsold everybody. You know what I mean? And I can't count on my hand how many people I know that listen to that man. Like when his shit come out, they really listen to him. I'm just being honest, not hating on him. You know, he good with technique, flipping his words. But like I said, I'm in the context, dog. I'm in the what my boy Cannabis say. I'm the all-seeing lyrical, hammerhead sharp peripheral, 360-degree visuals. He was saying that in 1998, bro. Fuck Elvis. You know what I mean? Like fuck most of these rappers, bro. Like people will look at the name and who they're associated with, Dr. Dre or who. Bro, them niggas ain't never said that. They never can. They might rap fast or like, you know, or got their little gimmicks. But I'm talking about pure bars, yo. But peep this. Cannabis can't make a song like Dear Mama. That's why I tell people it's levels to this shit, yo. Like Cannabis can Think about that bar I just broke down. People that's really intelligent and really understand rhyming and really understand life, yo. Fuck everything. Just think about what that man just said. That picture he painted. I'm the all-seeing lyrical. You know, when people say all-seeing, they talking about like um God. You know, they say God see everything. Omniscient. That's what we call it. Omniscient mean you know everything. Omnipotent mean you got power over everything. But I'm the all-seeing lyrical, hammerhead sharp peripheral. If you ever seen a picture of a hammerhead shark, they call them hammerheads because their head look like a hammer from the side, kind of, and they got an eye right here and an eye right here. So peripheral view is like if you walking past some people and you see somebody looking at you, or you walk and you see somebody in the corner of your eye move. Like let's say I walking one day, you know, it's like a reflex thing. I seen a tree branch, I moved real quick and I missed it. You know what I mean? But walking, looking at my phone, I would have ran into it. I might have got scratched. The spider could have fell on. You know what I mean? But the peripheral view is what you see out the side of your eyes. You know what I mean? And it could be on a deep level too. To me, like when you're doing something and you notice something on the side, some slick shit. That's like a peripheral, you know, kind of like intuition. You pick up something like, oh, I'm doing this, but I also picked up on that shit. So, but this man said I'm the all-seeing lyrical, hammerhead sharp peripheral with 360-degree visuals. Yo, come on, bro. Now nowadays, I had to go deep into my mind to go through. I got so many raps of some of my favorite artists and just deep bars. But Black Thought is like that now, bro. He's you know what I mean? He on that level now, but I don't think back then that he was on it. He had a song with Pun back in the day. I think Pun ran him out. I don't think nobody ran him off now. Every song I hear him with anybody, he's smoking. Black Thought, that is. And you got cats like Locksmith. You got cats like I said, King Los. They running niggas off the track, bro. Like, period. Daylight, he's another battle rapper. That nigga crazy. You know, because some of them, is, like I said, it's levels. Go sit down. Like I said, it's levels. Because some of them can do this shit. Sit down. Some of them can do this shit, you know, like battle rap on stage, but they can't make a good song. They don't got a good vibe. Sue Surf, Free Sue Surf, you know, Surf got the Rico. He was another nigga that got the Rico jump. New Jersey nigga from New Jersey. He ran with Arsenal, all them niggas, bro. And Surf albums is dope. Arsenal, Big Jersey, them albums is dope. Them niggas know how to get a vibe. Hitman Hollow, you know, St. Louis. His album's dope. I don't know if y'all really listen to all types of rap, all types of music. I listen to it all, but man, look, man, let me just break this down, because the conversation I'm about to have with y'all and the observation, discussion, it ain't even about rap, bro. It's about Shaka Khan. Now, but it ties in because, like I was saying, you ask a nigga in their 30s, because I'm almost 40, so my generation is the Jay-Z, Nas, Wu-Tang. But I try to explain to some of my younger, I try to explain it to some of my younger homies and younger people I know. It's debates online for hours, you know that, for years, ages, about who's better, Wayne, Jay-Z, Nas, J. Cole. Yo, whatever era you grew up in is what you gonna fuck with, yo. And that's what people need to realize, yo. Now, you got niggas like me that's outside the box, too, because like I told you, I'd rather listen to Luther than Trey Songz. I'd rather listen to Luther than R. Kelly. To me, Luther, singing-wise, bro, it's like Mary J. Blige. Her catalog is crazy. But do you think she can sing better than Mariah Carey? Really listen to Mariah Carey sing, yo. The notes she gonna hit. Come on, bro. I don't think, and Mariah got a hell of a catalog, too. So that's why I say it's levels, and it's all on the time frame. Because just like right now, Jasmine Sullivan, H.E.R., Lucky Day, we got a lot of nice singles, bro. And my vibe, the bag I be in most times, I just like to chill, man. My shit is Bryson Tiller, Brent Faiyaz. You know what I mean? Them type of motherfuckers is what's my boy just had a jump? Don Toliver. He got to jump with crazy with Brent. Look that shit up the bus stop jump, bro. That shit hard, bro. But yeah, them type of niggas, Travis Scott, you know, it's a vibe. Future, they got a vibe to they shit, yo. But like I said, man, going back to Shaka Khan, man, she came out and dissed Mariah, and people quick to throw somebody under the hater category. for speaking their opinion. Now, trust me, I get it all the time, especially if y'all see me on social media. Niggas is quick, and women, they quick to label me a hater for having my own fucking opinion. But guess what? I always tell people, I'd rather be a hater. I'd rather be looked at as a hater. That don't mean I'm a hater. I mean, you look at me as a hater. I'd rather be looked at as a hater than looked at as a you-know-what rider. I don't do none of that. I don't ride no bandwagons. I don't hang on no coattails. I don't follow no nigga. I ain't no sheep. I think for my fucking self, yo. Always have, always will. So, of course I'm going to stand out. Of course I'm going to look different. Of course people will react to me different. I'm used to it by now. People respond to you different when that's how you move. You know what I'm saying? But the thing niggas have to realize is this, though. I'll see a nigga just responded to me on YouTube. I'm going to have to go blast that nigga, bro. He's talking foolish. You know what I mean? And I don't be wanting to do that shit. Like, well, I get a kick out of it sometimes. But I have to troll these niggas because they get so emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, I'm going to tell you, these people is into a lot of idol worship, man. People is into a lot of idol worship out here. And it's like, niggas will come at you over a motherfucker they never saw. A person who's rich. Don't talk about that person. Blah, blah, this. But you'll probably let somebody disrespect your own family, your own brother or sister, and you don't have shit to say. Let somebody say something about the Beehive, and you going crazy. I mean, the Beehive. Let somebody say something about Beyonce, you losing your damn mind. Let somebody say something about Jay-Z, you going crazy. Let somebody say something about Pac and Big. Let them men rest in peace. But for somebody to diss them, like the whack ass nigga, what he call himself, Rat Williams, that police ass nigga Charleston White, somebody like him. Now that's different. He openly saying F Nipsey, F Pop. You a lame for that, bro. And that nigga police anyway. So me, I'm like Boosie. I don't got nothing to say about that man. He's a rat. He called himself. He funny though. Nigga called himself Rat Williams with 2 T's, like Cat Williams. So he's basically saying he's a comedian. He's a rat, and niggas don't have no respect for rats. No way. You a fucking rat. You a rodent. You eat off the fucking floor. You eat fucking cheese out of traps, nigga. Like, and you work for the pigs. Fuck you and the pigs. Fuck 12. But yeah, like I was saying, man, thank y'all for joining this YouTube joint, man. I'm gonna get this joint popping. But like I said, back to all these pop-ups keep coming up on my shit. Well, back to the nigga, back to the lady, Shaka Khan, who's Kanye West Through the Wire. A lot of people done took her stuff. And she got that song Sweet Thing. That's a classic, nigga. And let me tell you, I never thought Mary J version fucked with hers. That's just my personal opinion. Just going off of sonically how it sound. Like I said, you can take Michael Jackson performance and all that stuff. That man's nice and he can sing. But his performance is gonna give him that star power and that rocket. But you just take Luther voice, nigga. You think Michael Jackson could jump on This World Was Mine? And Mike, my boy, I think Mike is the GOAT when it comes to entertainment. All around entertainment. He had them motherfuckers passing out and all that shit. Hey, that's the GOAT. But I'm talking about straight singing voice. It's like you said, you got Beyonce out here, stage show. She gonna run Mariah in the ground. But Mariah Carey voice, nigga? You ever heard that shit Mariah and Luther got together, bro? Now, Beyonce got a good one with Luther. What's that shit they got? The Closer I Get to You that they made. But that damn Endless Love, nigga. Oh my God, yo. Oh man, yo, y'all go listen to that shit right now. Endless Love, man. That shit have probably had the hardest nigga in the world crying, bro. Like, I'm not the hardest nigga. I'm just saying, it's that much in tune, emotionally in tune, that you'll hear that shit and be like, damn, boy, that shit how you think about your grandma, ex-girlfriends, all that shit, bro. Good times. And that's how you know music is deep and real. But yo, back to Shaka Khan. She is a queen. She is one of the R&B deep queens. You know what I'm saying? She's one of the R&B queens. Like, they paved them trails. Aretha Franklin, all of them. Even though she dissed Aretha too, I didn't see that part. And I need to go watch the whole thing. Because, it could be misinformation a lot of times. But I did see the part about Mary J. And, she gave Beyonce her props, kind of. But I seen her, she dissed Mariah too. And my thing is this, though. It's the mentality of that, yo. This lady came out in the 1960s, I believe. 70s. Like, that's a long time ago, yo. So, in them times, when people was coming out, young people of those times was coming out with secular music, which is not Because a lot of that started from church music, man. Y'all young people go out and research. A lot of that singing stuff started off from people in the church, man. Singing in a choir in church, singing for God, singing gospel songs and religious songs. And they just turned it into singing about everything, singing about love and everything else. So, the church is really, especially in the black community, all this black music you hear, and a lot of that started from the church, man. From the black church, the Baptist church. Southern Baptist Church. So, they called a lot of that music devil music. When them niggas was coming out, Ray Charles and all them, they called that music devil music. Like, are you singing all that devil music, talking about doing this and doing that? And so it's kind of the same thing when hip hop came out. Older people like my dad and them, they wasn't fucking with that shit, man. They was in the disco and old school R&B, Earth, Wind and Fire, the Gap Band. And I thank God I had it in my life with my grandparents too. My granddad and them used to listen to Lou Rawls and all. So I had a good education musically, not formal education, because that's a lot of formal education is institutional education. And it's just like the institution of going to school. You can read all the books they give you in their curriculum. Excuse me. I don't have COVID. Eat a lot of spicy shit. But people from the South know what yak is. This shit got chicken and shrimp in this banging. But let it get cold now too. One in my damn mouth. But look, yo. Then you gotta realize shit still good. Shit hit. You see that shit, nigga? Sweet tea for $1. It's the good shit. But look. The thing you gotta realize, and that's why that nigga hovering too, not just the camera. He smell that yacht, don't you? I'm gonna give you some more later. You just wait, okay? I'm gonna give you some more food later. Stop looking at me like you wanna kill me, man. Let's think about pit bulls and animals like that. They get the vicious bad rap. It's not that. They just real motherfuckers, man. Okay, get the fuck out of here, bro. Go over there. Go sit on your rug. Sit on your rug. It's just niggas just tough. It's tough. You can't. Every person that look at you is not, or an animal is not with a malicious intent. Some people just look, and that'd be like me being like a racist man looking at he's thinking. See, I don't look at stuff on the outside, bro. That's why I can appreciate people like Cannabis. You look at Cannabis, he look like a nerd. He look like a little flimsy dude, but the power in his words, yo. If you understand the power of words, people go too much off of appearance. You see a motherfucker cut up, which is nothing wrong with that, in shape. But the stuff that come out their mind is not in tune. You know what I mean? You can hear a motherfucker talk a lot of times, and you can tell. See a girl with a nice shape, look pretty nice, open her mouth. What Nipsey said? She got a Coke bottle shape, but that soda flat. Oh, that's a bar, bro. So that's the type of shit I like, bro. That shit got a double meaning and a deep meaning to it, bro. You know what I'm saying? He simplified it. See, Cannabis ain't gonna simplify it. Cannabis gonna give you the straight up calculus shit, geometry. If you don't understand it, nigga, you don't understand it. You know what I mean? It's like Jizzle. That's like niggas I grew up listening to, Wu-Tang. You know what I mean? But that's why I said, from my generation, you can't tell me about no J. Cole, bro, or no a lot of these people that's heralded as so great to me. You know what I'm saying? It's because y'all from that generation. Now Kendrick, I fuck with Kendrick. I fuck with Joyner Lucas. I fuck with like I said, Toby and Nigwe. How you say his name? But he got a Nigerian name, I think. Them niggas hard, bro. But it's because they different than me. Now, well, Kendrick do sound like Andre 3000. But the realness about him, he brought Andre 3000 in the studio with him. When he came out with that song, Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. And let's document it. And let's show you how much respect he got for the hip hop game. Because you hear that hook, it sounds like Andre 3000. The hook sounds like Andre 3000. Even with the alien voice and all that shit. If you know Outkast, you know how Andre 3000, Aquemini, him and I. I am a sinner. That's only I can't do it because I can't do auto tune with my voice, my real voice. But it's like that same what is it called, yo? I know what's the same tone of voice, the same tone. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Like I was saying about Aretha Franklin, yo. The thing people gotta understand with these debates, yo, it's just like saying R. Kelly, okay, for people in the '90s, R. Kelly, and then people nowadays, who you got? You got okay. I give you a better example. This is the best example. Usher and Chris Brown. They was talking about doing the verses, right? But the thing is this: it's two different generations. Usher got plenty of hits, but you ask most of these niggas nowadays, they gonna say Chris Brown because a lot of people just go with whatever's current, or they gonna go with the generation they grew up. A lot. Usher ain't really made no shit in years, yo, but he got a long catalog too, just like Chris Brown. But Chris Brown is more current, so you got two different type of people. Some people go, nah, three it's more than it's mad different types. But some of the archetypes I can point out to you is okay. Some people go strict off sound because I know a young person I know. She said she'll go with Usher. Now she might like Usher better. See, there's a lot of stuff that factor in. She might think the man look better than Chris Brown. See what I mean? So that's an ultimate bias, and you gotta look at the bias points. There's a lot of bias points for why. Okay, like Jay-Z. A lot of people say Jay-Z. He got money. He sold drugs. It's like that's your bias points. That's gonna make you hold on to this shit instead of breaking down his actual bars. I don't have no bias points, yo. And the closer you could get me to bias points up, because look, I like Tupac and Cannabis is probably my two favorite rappers of all time. And they so far apart, bro. It got to be based on talent and skill. There's no other, because Pac rap from the heart, I feel like the best of anybody. And Cannabis rap from the mind, I feel like the best. That's the easiest way for me to simplify what I'm saying. Cannabis rap from the mind, the best. And nowadays Black Thought is mentally. And overall, I feel like Nas is the deepest. So they all in my top. You got Jadakiss, you got a lot of people that's just is up there with them too. Ludacris, them niggas nice. But look at the names I'm naming. Now, young person gonna say J. Cole, J.I.D. I fuck with J.I.D. You know what I mean? I fuck with J.I.D. And he kind of remind you of Kendrick sometimes when he rap. But that is a indirect bias point I got. I don't know. We don't know the total reason why we do things or why we like things unless we sit there and analyze everything totally. But yeah, the central point I'm making, bro, about all this shit is basically on some real shit. Shaka Khan is gonna diss them people from the younger generation because she feel like it's not my generation. It's not the sound I grew up listening to. It's not the sound I grew up making when she was out creating music. These little motherfuckers was just born. Like one of my homeboys, shout out to homie Antonio. He's a 50 fan. I use him as an example. Then I got a younger nigga. Shout out to my boy Chuck, not Chuck Black. You know what I mean? Chuck. Well, we all came up G Unit era, but that nigga, this other Chuck, he had to come up with not Buck either. Buck, they fuck with 50 too, but Buck was more on the era when 50 was out there doing shit. This other Chuck I'm talking about, he had to be young. He had to be real young when 50. So he went back and embraced 50. Or either he was a young man that embraced 50. You know what I'm saying? But, most people relate to the era they came from. You know what I mean? It's like the baggy pants in our era. That was our era. Niggas was wearing baggy pants. You know what I'm saying? That was the era. Now you got nowadays people wearing closer fit and shit, and people's styles evolve. I feel like my style, I wear smaller stuff now, but my shit is still a little looser. But you got some people that just want to ride with the times. As I say, you got some older people that is gonna pick Lil Baby over all them niggas. Gonna pick, they're gonna pick Lil Baby over Migos. Even though you was here with the Migos when Migos was doing it. You was here with the other groups before them. You might have even went back with the Wu. But you wanna keep up with the times. Some people like that. And some people like me, I try not to be set my shit to a time limit. I go listen to some Earth, Wind and Fire. I go listen to some SWV. Then I can fast forward and listen to goddamn you got a lot of new hot. I like Summer Walker. I love Summer Walker. That shit with her and Bryson Tiller, man, that shit. Yo, it was a three-way song, right? I was thinking like, this is the beauty of music though. Now, Summer Walker got a song with Bryson Tiller. What's the name of that shit? I can't think of it offhand. Okay, look this up, y'all. Summer Walker and Bryson Tiller got a song. Crazy. The girl, her, HER, and Bryson Tiller got a song. Crazy. And then Jasmine Sullivan and Bryson